All right, let's get to it. So we're gonna pause on the blue bike, Wheelie Bike 2, and go back to Wheelie Bike 1, the white bike. Let's fab up a wheelie bar for it. So we're gonna build a wheelie bar to help Luke learn how to do some wheelies. We're gonna fabricate. We got some wheels from Harbor Freight, a 5/8 axle from Lowe's, some 1-inch square tubing. We're gonna fab that. I'm gonna cut off these stand-up pegs, and I'm probably gonna do something like put like a bicycle pedal on that can be removed. But we got to get them out of the way so that to make learning to wheelie a little easier. This is about where it sits when you're on it and you're at balance point. So we'll rough it in here, and then when it's much closer, we'll dial it in so that the wheelie bars hit just past balance point. So what we're going to try to do is set it up so that Luke can sit on it. We can lean it back onto the wheelie bars and he can sit on it and it will stay back. It would be nice to be able to then accelerate lightly with the throttle and then hit the brake and have the front end come down and accelerate. So we'll see how it all turns out, but let's get to work. All right. So we cut some of this 1-inch square tube, put a 5/8 hole in one side, put that axle through there, put a 5/16 clearance hole there, made 4 of these brackets. They're going to go like this, and a cross bolt is going to bolt this on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get this up in that stand, remove these bars, chop this off, locate 4 of those, and weld them on. Okay, so here's a better look at our banana seat support struts. So they are 1-inch square tube, cut a little notch out, bent it, and welded it. This I think is 1 1/4 tube that I had welded a washer on and bolted it on there. Plate goes across here, 4 bolts, through bolts. This one is just a bent plate with a plate welded in the middle. So 5,000 milliamp 6S battery goes here and another one on the other side. So let's get these things off of there. All right, another quick look. Took this stuff off. You can see these holes right there. These fasteners sandwiched that. This tray, lined it with rubber. Small LiPo battery on each side. All right, got them off of there. Here you can see, so that was just a washer welded onto a piece of tubing, 1-inch square. I welded a nut there so that the fastener that passes through here threads into it, goes through this, threads into that. On this side, I did, I don't know if you can see, it's shaped a little funny. That's to clear that derailleur. All right, so now I want to cut these guys off. So I was really happy with those things, but you know what? We'll do it a different way. So we're going to cut those off. Okay, got one side tacked in place. So these brackets, tacked them on there. We're going to make this other side look the same way. We cut off the stand-up pegs. We'll squirt some paint in there. We'll paint all this later. Let's make sure everything works. So we'll get the other side to this level. All right. So we made this other side. Put a bar connecting those. Those are tacked. The axle passes through there. Then it's also passing through this guy. And that will be connected with an adjustable link up to a clevis right there. So we'll make this so that it can get longer and shorter to raise and lower those. But right where they're at right now, actually up a little higher. Let me raise that up just a pinch. Oops, sorry. Okay. Yeah, just above horizontal is just past balance point. So we'll put a diagonal there. That's adjustable, so we can dial it in. All right, moving on. All right, so I kind of snoozed on a lot of the filming, but it's all welded up right now. And I have this clamp holding this adjustable link. It's actually bottomed out. I'm going to cut off a little bit. Luke just tested this out, and this is a good spot for it. So we'll end up drilling. You'll see there's a hole right there. We'll drill it. We'll cut a little bit off that. That way we can use it at this spot, and then we can adjust it if we need to. We also just turned the stem around so that Luke can sit farther back on the seat. And all right, so let's see what you got. So what would it be like, son? So, yep, there it is. And then that is what it'll be like. Then could you bring it down? Well, yeah. Nice. One more. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was it. Okay, and real quick, we took the stand-up pegs off. That way, do it just standing, son. So this is the way I think we'll start, is he'll have feet down and try to wheelie it just like that, dragging his feet. And if something goes wrong, you just stand up, let the bike go, bam, and everything will be fine. All right, there it is. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get it painted up, and then we will try it with the motor hooked up. So, all right, so recap, there it is. So that clamp will go away. Adjustable wheelie bars, baby. And you know what, with this stem backwards, this thing, when I sit on it, man, I barely have to lean back, it'll come up. So if you want to learn to wheelie, I think that's it. We'll see what happens. See ya.